Hey everybody, Rich here, Rich's Custom Marine and Auto. Today we're going to be starting on this. This is a 2018 Ford Focus. It's got the 1.0 3-cylinder EcoBoost. What's going on with this car is the oil light came on and there's a couple associated codes that popped up with it. For the variable cam timing for the intake and exhaust cams, which kind of alludes to the screens being blocked to them and likely a catastrophic engine failure. The driver of this car did not shut the engine off when the oil light came on, and the car was driven for I don't know how far. Sounded like 9 minutes or so. I'm not sure on that. But so what happens with these little 3-cylinder turbo EcoBoost, they have a timing belt that is oil bathed. It's kind of unique to Ford. They do it on a few other models, the 2.7s and other models like that. But it's very specific that you use the correct oil, the correct spec oil, which I believe right now only Ford and Mobil 1 make the spec of oil that is compatible with that timing belt being oil bathed. So what happens sometimes with these is if the wrong oil is used, it can start to break down the backside of that belt. Chunks of that belt will fall off, go down in the oil pan, and block the pickup screen, and then starts the engine, doesn't get oil down, up through the head and everything like it's supposed to. The other thing that can happen to these, and I haven't torn this apart yet, so I'm not sure exactly which one of these two has happened. Either way, it's catastrophic and the engine is going to have to be replaced. But the other thing that can happen is they have a oil pump belt driven off of the crankshaft down the bottom of the engine that's run through oil as well. And sometimes those will fail. So either way, starves the upper end mainly of oil, bottom end as well, but really hurts the top end and causes damage. So my advice to you guys is if you have one of these 1.0 EcoBoost cars, the Fiesta, the Focus, there's another version as well I can't think of right at the moment, but make sure if you're changing your own oil that you use the correct spec. I'll put that spec up here on the screen so you'll know exactly what that is. Also, if you take your car to somewhere other than the dealership, if you go to a quick change place for oil, they do have computers and books that will tell them what's supposed to be used, but sometimes mistakes get made, guys. So you want to be really careful with these cars. This is not an inexpensive deal when you have to replace an engine in your car. So the dealership, they know, and I'm not a huge push the dealership kind of person, but I will tell you the oil that I picked up for the replacement engine came straight from the dealership. No one around me had the Mobil 1 that met the spec, so I went right to Ford and I picked up the oil that we'll be using. So, but in this particular case, your dealership knows your vehicle. You can take it to a Chevrolet dealership. They should be able to work on anything because they get used cars from other people and all that. Don't do that. Take your car back to Ford. They know what oil to use. They know what's proper. So I'm going to bring you guys along. This is going to be a bit of a long one, and I apologize for that, but we're going to go through pulling this heartbeat out of this car here. And we have a replacement long block, so it's right here. This is our little sneak peek there at our long block that we're going to use. So, but we'll take you through the process there, getting this out, getting things switched over, and then getting that new one in. And then we'll go through and we'll cover what Ford wants us to do for the break-in. That's equally as important. And oil change intervals for the break-in and all that stuff. So follow along, guys. And I may break this up into a series just so that there's not an hour-and-a-half video or something like that, because I know that gets daunting and we don't always have time to just sit there and watch that. So that's maybe what we're going to do, is make a series. And so, but follow along with us here, guys, and we're going to go through another one. Appreciate everybody watching.